How about yesterday lesson? Lesson 2? Good or bad? Okay. Page number 12. The lesson, 2 lesson. Page number 12. Did you read? Did you read this page? You understand? Not fully. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to explain again about eye consciousness, Chakku Vijnana. According to the Lord Buddha's teaching, Lord Buddha's explanation like this. The eye consciousness arising in the eye base. Now, do you remember? Yes. Because of the eye, we can understand the rupa, color object. Otherwise, we cannot understand. Because of the contact of eye and color object, eye consciousness arising. Without color object, example, there are 4 conditions. I have the eye base. Eye base I have. Don't have color object. Cannot appear eye consciousness. I have the color object, but don't have eye base. Cannot appear eye consciousness. But I have eye base. I have the color, but don't have light. Eye consciousness cannot appear. I have the eye base. I have the object. I have the light. I don't have attention to get this object. Cannot appear. Understand? There are 4 conditions. The 4 conditions to arise the eye consciousness. Attention mean, what is the attention meaning? Which kind of, now eye base, color object, and light, you can understand. What is the attention? Yesterday, do you remember I explained 5-door adverting consciousness? Like the spider, they have a net, spider have net. The spider is in the middle of the net. His attention to the net. The same way, 5-door consciousness arising in the heart base. Then he look in the everywhere. Look in the eye, look in the ear, look in the nose, look in the tongue, look in the whole the body. Which object coming from which door? Okay? We take Citta process. Okay. I want to make clear for you the one Citta process. I take the one Citta process to give the one example. Okay. Okay, both sides have, no? Okay. Okay. Just example. Don't think too much. This is this subject quite deep, but I want to explain what is the meaning attention. This is my point, not the Citta process, okay? I'm not going to explain the Citta process. Anyway, this is a Citta process, one of the Citta process. Citta process meaning 17 mind movement they are going. Don't think about these letters. Letters are different, the consciousness name. Important thing, this one, this three, and this one. And only this one you should try to get me. This BA meaning Atita Bhavanga. Bhavanga, Atita Bhavanga, past Bhavanga. Bhavanga meaning life continue consciousness. Okay? This one Bhavanga Chalana, vibrating Bhavanga. Bhavanga Upacheda, arresting Bhavanga. And P meaning Fido adverting consciousness. Okay? C meaning eye consciousness. Okay. When the color object, example, now I want to see this box. This is my color object. I am taking the Panyati or Paramatta. Color object meaning ultimate object. Cannot, by eye, we cannot see the conventional things. Sammuti, Panyati thing. I am taking only color. Color means only Paramatta. Paramatta I am taking by eye. Okay. Example. This color object, when the impinged to my eye base, same time impinged to my heart base. Okay? Because of the same time impinged the heart base, at that time arising, first BA, Atita Bhavanga. Okay? After that arising, vibrating Bhavanga. After that arising, arresting Bhavanga. Then arising, Fido adverting consciousness. The first Bhavanga, after the second Bhavanga, after third Bhavanga arising, Fido adverting consciousness. Then first time color object impinge the eye base, the same time impinge the heart. Then arising three mind movement, after arising Fido adverting consciousness. This Fido adverting consciousness got the message from the Bhavanga. Oh, already the color object impinged to the eye base. Then again, this Fido adverting consciousness giving message to the eye base. Please you take again this object. Then take the object. At that time arising eye consciousness. First time not arising. Okay? The first time when the color object impinged to the eye base, the same time impinged to the heart. Okay? At that moment, eye consciousness not arising. Arising only the three Bhavanga and Fido adverting consciousness. The Fido adverting consciousness giving message to the eye base to get the again object. Then he going to take again. At that time arising eye consciousness. That's why attention is the main one of the cause. That's why now we are meditating. Example, huh? Or we are meditating, or we are looking the paper. Someone going, coming. We don't have the mind to see this object. This means this object not impinge our eye base, not impinge the heart base. Okay? Then that's why we don't know who is going, coming. Who is going, coming, we don't know. But when you are looking the paper, you want to see who is, somebody. Then immediately this color object impinge the eye base, same time impinge the heart. Then after three Bhavanga, arise the Fido adverting consciousness, take the eye again object. Arise the eye consciousness. Then continue to go the Citta process. Like the Citta process going. Important thing, what is the meaning attention? Now you understand? The same way, you should understand, try the ear. When the sound object come to the ear base, the same time come to the heart. After three Bhavanga, arising Fido adverting consciousness, giving the message to the ear base to take this sound again. Actually, this one very fast. Within the one second, how many billion, 1,000 billion consciousness arising? Trillion mind movement arising within the 1 second. We cannot stop. It is very fast. The same way, when the smell object comes from the nose, when the taste object comes to the tongue, when the touchable object comes to the body. The same way, we should understand. Because why? Attention, all the time, one of the cause for the consciousness to appear. Okay. Next one, ear consciousness. Ear consciousness arising only in the ear base. Actually, we are not study the form. The ear base, eye base, nose base, those are the form, materiality. Okay, we not yet study. But anyway, you try to understand about the ear base. The same way in the ear consciousness arising in the ear base. But there are 4 conditions. What are the 4? Ear base and sound, space. Space means I block my ear. Sound cannot come inside. It is true? Always, if I have any blockage, sound cannot come. Eye consciousness cannot arise. Need the space. So the example now, we have the sound here. No, together with the table. Okay, example. I make a small sound. Can listen? Cannot? Okay. Can. Now you see, if you stay closer, if you close to this sound, this place, original place, you can listen very clearly. If you stay a little bit far, after wall, sometimes sound slowly going, sound not clear, cannot listen somebody. According to the far, the sound cannot go. And if there is any blockage, sound cannot go. According to this place, is space. If you have space, you can listen. If someone is stay in the washroom, I'm making sound, they cannot listen. Because of the wall, already blockage. Okay? This way, you try to get the meaning. There are 4 conditions. One is another one, attention. The same like before. About the nose consciousness. Nose consciousness arising in the nose base, inside. Everywhere cannot appear. Our nose very big, no? But inside big hole. Where are the sensitive? Inside, not the outside. Outside is a body condition arising. If you touch body condition, it's the body base. Inside have the nose base. That's why after the smell coming, because the smell object arising, nose consciousness. The important thing, another condition, vayo dhatu, wind element. Why? Example now, the flowers here. Okay? They have the smell. Example. But don't have wind. This smell can come to us. Wind is the one of the supporting cause to bring the smell to us. Now we have burned the incense stick. Okay? After burn, if don't have wind, this smell cannot come. If some wind, going to another direction, we cannot get the smell. The smell object and attention also, we need the wind. This is one of the main cause. Okay? There are 4 conditions. For the tongue consciousness. Tongue consciousness arising in the tongue base. There are 4 conditions. Tongue base and taste object. We need water element. What's the water? Saliva or maybe the liquid with the food. Example, so our tongue already dry. Okay, already dry. No more weight. The food also already dry. When you are taking, cannot understand taste. Example, someone has the strong fever. Someone says, I don't have any appetite. Because of the sickness, they cover with the layer. Okay? Because the layer they cover. This means they have still the weight, but the pasada already covered with the layer. That's why this taste object cannot directly go to the inside. Okay? The water is one main condition. Number 4, fifth one, Kaya Viññāna. There are also 4 conditions. What are the 4? Body base, tangible object. What is the tangible object? You know, tangible? Yes, what does it mean tangible? There are 3 elements we call tangible object. What are the 3 elements? Earth element and fire element, wind element. Okay. According to these 3 elements, we can get different tangible objects. I can give you few examples for you. Okay, I have the paper. Okay, when I touch paper, I can understand hardness. Sometimes I understand roughness. Roughness. This is a characteristic of earth element. Hardness, roughness. And sometimes I want to carry this ball. Heaviness. Okay, this way they have the different characteristic of each element. Example, now I'm holding this one. Then I can, this is very heavy. Because of this tangible object become heaviness. I want to touch this one. Very hard. Not smooth. My tangible object is hardness. Okay? The same way, we stay in front of the fire. The fire. Okay, somebody stay with the fire. We can another heat touch our body. Very heat. This is a heatness. For that, our tangible object is heatness. The same way, weather is very cool. Very cool. Because of the wind brings the cool. Another very coolness. This is one of the tangible object. Okay? Like this, they have a different tangible object, but you no need to think about the deep meaning. If you want to get the deep meaning, we should practice 4-element method. 4-element meditation method. At that time, you can understand there are 6 types of earth characteristic, 2 types of fire characteristic, there are 2 types of wind characteristic. Okay, this is not the time to teach meditation. My subject is the Abhidhamma. But I want to, it's only brief meaning of the tangible object. Okay? And the important thing, earth element, the one of the cause. Actually, this one quite deep meaning. Because who are the new student, they're difficult to catch the meaning. But who has the background of the Abhidhamma or meditation, they can understand. May I try to explain? Okay? Actually, this one earth element, Patavi Dhatu, Pali Patavi Dhatu, earth element. There are different type of earth element in this world. According to this place, we are talking earth element of in our body. Our body. Earth element of our body. Okay? Body means, now you know body base, no? You can understand, they have body base. Body base not stay alone. Cannot appear, cannot arise alone. Always body base arising, the body base stay with he has own friend. Like us, no? Sometimes we cannot stay alone. Always we find in the friend to stay or go somewhere. Sometimes we cannot stand alone. Always ask the friend or some relatives to come with us to go somewhere. The simply the earth element in the body base in our body cannot stay alone. Always he stay with he has another 9 friends. How many friends? There are 9 friends. What are the 9? They have the earth element, fire element, water element, and wind element, color, smell, taste, and nutrition. No? Nutritional essence, oja, and life faculty. There are 9 friends. Now the body base stay not alone. He has the friend together. Together arising, together living, together disappear. We cannot find like this friend for us, no? You can find? Can find? Arising together, stay together, we are together. Cannot find. But our Bodhisattva, when he reborn, together reborn his wife, Bodhisattva ex-wife, Yasodhara. Okay, but they have a special case. But anyway, according to this place, right type? No. Okay. Now the body base, inside the body base, they have the one friend, earth element. Earth element. This is an earth element we calling here. One of the supporting cause. Why? Example. This box. This box, the heart. When I touch to body, I can understand, oh, this is the roughness. Oh, smoothness. This I understand because of the earth element of the body base. Earth element of the body base. But don't think deeply, try to get the brief meaning, enough to understand. Okay? Okay. Actually, those are the meditation object. If someone want to develop the mentality and materiality knowledge, Nama Rupa knowledge, at that time we can practice, we can understand very clearly. Without practical knowledge, also we cannot understand. And those are things especially for meditation object for us. Okay? Now, Now you know the five vijnana, five consciousness? Okay, good. Now please go to the page number 17 again. Now do you remember rootless functional consciousness? Rootless functional consciousness. Now rootless, what does it mean rootless? No roots. What are the roots? Okay. Now you understand roots, no? Okay, good. Those are consciousness arising without roots. Without roots. There are three types of consciousness. The number one, upekka sahagatang panchadvara vajjana citta. What is the meaning? Upekka sahagatang, accompanied by equanimity. Pancha dwara avajjana citta. 5 sense door adverting consciousness. Okay? The brief meaning, 5 door adverting consciousness. I already explained. Number 2, upekka sahagatang manodvara vajjana cittang. Mind door adverting consciousness. It is important. Mind door adverting consciousness is one example. Now, you don't want to take any object from your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. Okay? But still, your past memory coming, arising past memory. Oh, yesterday I met my friend. Yesterday I eat this, like this food. Yesterday I talked with my boss. Yesterday I pay respect to the Buddha. Yesterday I offer flowers to the Buddha. Right? Any kind of good or bad. Good or bad. Whatever you have done in the past, everything, when you are remind moment, who taking this object? Mind of adverting consciousness arising in the heart. In the heart. Our past memory. Past memory, past experience, past perception, they're taking by mind, taking. This is what we call mind or adverting consciousness. Same way, we have the plan in the future. I want to be the doctor. I want to be the professor. I want to earn a lot of money to buy the new house, new car. We have the dream, future hopes. Those are arising from the mind of adverting consciousness. Okay, you understand? Enough. Yeah. No, this is a brief meaning. I cannot go the deep meaning. If I go the deep meaning, nobody tomorrow. No, next day. Next day, nobody coming. Sure, tomorrow nobody coming, but maybe next day. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Somanasa sahagata hasitupada. Smile producing consciousness accompanied by joy. Actually, this one only for Arahat. Only for Arahat. Not for us. When the Arahat, the smiling, after seeing some ghost, after seeing poor people, after seeing their bad habitual karma in the past, they smile. This is smiling consciousness. Only for Arahat, not for us. Okay? How we smile? Which kind of mind arises for us? Now we already study Lobha, the greedy mind. Do you remember? They have the 4 kind of accompany with happiness. The 4 mind. After we accept good food, we smile, we are happy. Because of the Lobha mind. We can smile with Lobha mind, with greedy mind, and we can smile with wholesome mind. But wholesome, next chapter. Okay? Then we are always smiling only Lobha or wholesome. We cannot smile with other. When you are smiling, you can reflect. Oh, I smile to see this man. I smile to see this food. I smile after done this thing. Then you can check. It is wholesome or unwholesome? Okay? Wholesome or unwholesome? Example. After seeing others' fault, we are also smiling. Sure? It is unwholesome. How become unwholesome? I don't have like this fault. I never do like this, the bad thing. Then you attach to this, your life. Smiling. This is akusala mind. Okay? Now, sorry? Joke. Yeah, because you are enjoying the joke. This is also unwholesome. Dhamma? Yeah. Wholesome? Which kind of mind? Really, after listening Dhamma, after you understand, you smile, oh yes, this is kusala. Sometimes, when I give in some example, because the example, you are smiling. This is unwholesome. Because I am giving example only. I am not taking the real thing. But anyway, you try to get the experience by yourself. When you are free, you can remind again and again. Then you try to get the meaning. Oh, I am smiling because of this object. I am smiling because of this reason. I am smiling because of this fun. Okay? Then you can check. It is wholesome or unwholesome. This practically you can apply in daily life. Okay? But how many smile conditions? Okay. There are many types of smiling. Okay. Page number 18. Please go. Page number 18. There are 6 types of smiling. Then you can catch, which kind of smile I have. Okay? The smile, the smile word, there are 6 types of the meaning. The smiling, there are 6 types of smiling. Citta, hasita, vihasita, upahasita, apahasita, atihasita. Now understand meaning? Smiling with related the eye. Someone is smiling with the eye. If someone, the example after we made, we can understand because his eye become the shaking, then he's smiling. Or mouth closed, the action coming from the eye. Smile with a little of the teeth visible. Little bit teeth can see. Okay? Smiling. Smile with nice sound. Nice sound, small sound in smiling moment. Laugh with sound and shaking the body. Somebody smile, the shaking with body. This is not my teaching, Lord Buddha's teaching. Someone laughing continuously and sometimes the tears also coming because too much fun, too much joking with other. Somebody joking, then too much. Then whole body shake and move to the here and there. Okay? Like after we saw in some comedy movie, joking film, some documentary, after scene, cannot stop. Continuously, they're laughing, and when you remind, you stay alone. When you remind, is smiling. You cannot stop. Okay. Now we are smiling. Then which kind of smile we have? You see, the first two types of smile can usually be found in the Arahat. First two, especially for Arahat. Actually, sometimes for us also have, especially for Arahat. While the third and fourth are usually found in the good, virtuous men who has the good quality, who is developing the good quality for the lay life or monk life. Those are bhikkhus, those are lay people. If they want to smile, they use the third and fourth way. Okay? And the Sekka meaning, except Arahat, other noble person also smile, this two. I no need to say other thing. Other two belongs to whom? Normal people who doesn't have the quality, good and who doesn't know the quality called good and bad. Like these people smiling this way. Then all the time the fifth and sixth, okay, for the akusala, loba akusala mind, unwholesome mind can produce. The middle two, somanasa kusala mind, wholesome. First two, arahat is a functional mind. This way you can understand, okay? Next time I'm checking which after smiling, okay, which kind of mind, wholesome or unwholesome, okay? Now, okay, understand? Good, sadhu. Okay, now the page number 19, there's summary of the rootless consciousness. There are 7 types of unwholesome resultant consciousness. Okay? There are 8 types of rootless, wholesome resultant consciousness. There are 3 types of rootless functional consciousness. Total, there are 18. Okay. Before I go to our lessons, okay, but this one, the next one, 18 rootless mind can be divided into 2 ways according to the type and according to the feeling. But it is not important now. We can study later. This also you can understand also, but it is not important. Anyway, I want to explain one thing. We know the beautiful and unbeautiful thing in this world. You can recognize what is the beautiful, what is the unbeautiful. Example, these flowers, beautiful or unbeautiful? Beautiful. This house, beautiful, unbeautiful? Beautiful. Okay. Anyway, now you know what is the beautiful, what is the unbeautiful. But we are all the time very much like to see, very much like to get the beautiful object. It is true. We don't want to take unbeautiful object, unbeautiful thing. After seeing the unbeautiful things, we are not happy. Always we are suffering, bad feeling. Okay. The same way, according to the consciousness also, we can divide in two parts. Beautiful consciousness and unbeautiful consciousness. Okay? There are how many chitta? There are 89 type of chitta. We can divide in two parts. Beautiful, the sobana, unbeautiful, asobana. Beautiful consciousness and unbeautiful consciousness. Now we already study unbeautiful consciousness. We already study. 12 type of unwholesome mind and 18 type of rootless consciousness. It is we call unbeautiful, not beautiful. Okay, how many? 30, no? 30 consciousness, it is we call unbeautiful. Now next time, when I ask how many unbeautiful consciousness, how about you answer? 30. What are the 30? 12 akusala and 18 rootless consciousness. Good. Okay, now the 89 consciousness minus 30. Remaining how many? 59. Okay, very good. Those are 59 consciousness, it's called beautiful consciousness. Okay, what is the meaning? Beautiful consciousness. Now you already know. Now you don't want to get the unbeautiful object, unbeautiful thing. You want to approach the beautiful thing. Want a beautiful thing. This way, now we are going to explain beautiful consciousness. Then you should cultivate, you should practice only beautiful consciousness in your life. Then you can get the whatever you have good wishes. You want to be the good man. If you want to be the good virtuous person in this world, if someone want to get the noble person, want to be the noble person, everything producing because of beautiful consciousness. If you practicing unbeautiful consciousness, always arising defilement, many type of defilement. Because of defilement, you are always getting suffering or happiness. Suffering. Because of suffering, you cannot living happily in this world. You should try to avoid unbeautiful thing from your life. Okay? Now we are going to explain beautiful consciousness. Okay. Okay, take the today lesson, the lesson number 3. Okay, now beautiful consciousness. There are 59. Or the long way, the 91. It's okay. Excluding those that are evil and the rootless. Remember? The rest are called beautiful. The number is 59. So either 59 or 91. Okay, except for the 12 akusala and 18 rootless consciousness. Okay? Now, they have the chart. Now remember, sense sphere consciousness, there are 54. Fine material consciousness, there are 15. Immaterial consciousness, there are 12. Supermundane consciousness, there are 8. Total 89. Minus less akusala, less rootless, unwholesome and rootless. Beautiful consciousness, there are 59. Okay? Okay, good. What is the reason for the beautiful? What is the reason to appear the beautiful consciousness? Because of no lobha, no dosa, no moha. Arising none greed, none hatred and none delusion, together with blameless causes. It is become beautiful. Okay? They have another chapter. So another table. All beautiful consciousness can be divided into 4 groups according to the sphere, the bhumi, plane. There are 24 types of beautiful consciousness in sense sphere. Because we know how about total consciousness in the sense sphere? 54. 54 minus evil and rootless become 24. Okay? Those are 24 consciousness. We can make 3 groups. Great wholesome, great resultant, great functional. Okay? Great result, great wholesome, there are 8. Great resultant, there are 8. Great functional, there are 8. The same way, fine material sphere consciousness also we can make 3 groups: wholesome, resultant and functional. All are beautiful. Immaterial sphere consciousness also we can make 3 groups: wholesome, resultant and functional. And supermundane consciousness also we can make 2 groups: wholesome and resultant. Okay? This is the chart. Then you can read and you can understand. Okay. Now, first of all, you should want to know what is the brief meaning of kusala, vipaka and kiriya. Important thing. According to the paper, wholesome consciousness is consciousness accompanied by with wholesome roots. What are the wholesome roots? Yes, non-greed means he can offer, giving, generosity, alobha. And non-hatred means loving kindness. If someone has the loving kindness for others. And non-delusion means wisdom. If you want to cultivate wholesome consciousness, you should develop your offering dana and practicing loving kindness and developing wisdom. Okay? Such consciousness is mentally healthy, morally blameless and productive of pleasant result. Okay, because of this wholesome mind can produce the healthy life. It is true? True or not? Example now. Now you are going to Vihara. okay, to see the Buddha. Then you are bow down to Buddha and offering some flowers. You are chanting. That your mind become very calm, very peaceful. This mind can produce the power of the mind. The power of the mind is spreading whole the body. Whole the body become very relaxed, very calm, very peaceful, very happy. That's why we can get a healthy life because of the wholesome. Another one, you have the mental suffering because of attachment, because of hatred. You have the mental suffering, always a suffering. Oh, always I quarrel with my husband. Always I quarrel with my wife. Huh? Wife don't want to listen my word. Always they are quarrel each other. Okay? Then if you want to control this quarrel, if you want to make the calm down your mind, then you should try to get what is the cause of to the appear this quarrel. Oh, because I not understand clearly her mind. I cannot understand my husband's mind. And after quarrel, few minutes, nothing, anything. Again, each other good. Each other, they are harmonious. But only few minutes. What is the reason? All are useless thing. Then they try to try to understand what is the cause to the appear the dosa mind. Then, if after appear the dosa mind, you should advise to your mind, admonish to your mind, please let him go, go, and try to practice loving kindness, metta, for by yourself. May I be free from enemy. May I be free from danger. May I be well and happy. May I be well and happy like this. You meditate. Then reflecting. At that time, your mind become very soft, very calm, very peaceful. Then, otherwise, if anger after become strong, very easy to damage your life. And sometimes, if after strong anger arising, body reaction very strong. We are taking some snake, the knife, or maybe the stick to fight or to hit. Sometimes, because of the strong anger arising, very bad, rough words. Then, when you are controlling with the mind, because of metta meditation, loving kindness method, then your bodily action, verbal action, mind action, all are become very calm, very peaceful. That's why the wholesome always produce a healthy life, healthy mind. The same way, when we are doing the wholesome, no more unwholesome in our mind at that same moment. Don't have any blame thing, blameless. And when we are cultivating good thing, you can see the result in the present moment also. Do you have any experience? Example, I can one small example. One of the Sri Lankan guy, many years ago, he looked like very ugly, not handsome. But anyway, he went to the university. No more friend. Nobody talk with him. He stay alone. But his life not happy. He no more attached. He want to give up this life. He wants suicide, or he has a bad mind because I don't have any friend. Later, he met one of the bhikkhu. Then that bhikkhu teach him how to control your mind. Because of the external, the skin, then nobody attached to him, nobody talk him, then he arises dosa for itself. I want to suicide. I want to kill my life. I don't want to. And then that bhikkhu mentioned, you should not reflecting like this object. You should practice metta for yourself. The life is impermanent. Not important this skin. This not important the outside scene. Important inside. If you have the bad mind for others, it is no good. You should send metta for all the your who are the living around you in the after university. You send him metta, and you should reflecting metta sutta every time. Then after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, his mind become very calm, very peaceful. Don't have any mind now like before. And because his mind become very calm, very peaceful, slowly, somebody come into hi, they start to talk with him. After that, all the class, the friend become good friend with him. What is the reason? Because of good mind. Because of wholesome mind. Wholesome mind produce the present moment, the result. He sees the result in the present moment. I no need to say about the future, next life. Can get the more benefit. Okay? That's why wholesome is beautiful mind, very important for us to cultivate. Okay? Vipaka, resultant. Those consciousness that arise thought the ripening of karma are called resultant. Actually, because of the wholesome, now we will to talk wholesome, no? Because of this wholesome can produce good life in future. Then, because of this wholesome can give the whatever good thing in future life. This is a resultant in the future life, not this life. Example nowadays, also we are taking the good thing. We have the good job, a good life, good family, everything good. Good thing coming. And we can listen Dhamma, we can practice meditation. Whatever good thing you're coming, because this is a resultant. What is the reason? Because of the past karma. In the past life, you already cultivate the wholesome. Because of this wholesome, producing everything for you in the present moment. The same way, this is a resultant you understand in the future life also. For the Kiriya means only functional, only for Arahat. Now, we are ordinary person, we are always offering dana, and we are practicing meditation. But same thing doing the Arahat also. Sometimes the Lord Buddha also, after Pindapata, some food given to the Bhante Sariputta. Some Arahat Bhikkhu after Pindapata, their food sharing with others. They are doing the dana, no? But when we are offering thing for others, we can get the wholesome, we can get the good wholesome. We call the karma. But Arahat, after sharing their properties, they cannot get wholesome. Why? They already cut off all the karma. No more reborn in the next life. Already cut. Then Arahatas arising functional mind according to their own action. Okay. This is a brief meaning of wholesome, resultant, and functional. Okay. Actually, do you want to know the deep meaning of kusala? Some definition of the word, wholesome word? Yeah, depending your answer. No, because they have very good meaning about the wholesome. Kusala. Because the kusala, what is the definition of Okay. The definition of the word kusala. Do you define? Okay. Okay. Now I am teaching the Pali grammar also. Not the Abhidhamma, no? Okay. Ku and sala. There are two words. Ku and sala. What's the meaning ku? Ku meaning one of the prefix. All unwholesome activities we call ku. Sala meaning root of the word. Because according to English grammar don't have like this thing. Like this grammar don't have in English. Sala meaning to shake, to move, to destroy from our minds all the unwholesome activities. Combined together, because when we are practicing good or wholesome activities, the bad or unwholesome activities can be removed from our mind. It is we call kusala. Very nice, no? Very good meaning. Okay. Second meaning. Kusa plus lu. Another way. Kusa meaning one type of grass with sharp one type of grass. After we touch it, very easy to the breed. The breed in cut our finger. The same way, akusala activities with similar effects. Kusa we call all are unwholesome things. Lu means lunati, to cut, destroy, cuts away all unwholesome activities from our mind. It is we call kusala. The same meaning, but the different grammar. Third, kusang and la, little bit different. Kusang is knowledge. La meaning to chop. Use knowledge to chop away all unwholesome activities. It's we call kusala. Okay? This is according to the grammar. Pali grammar. There are three meaning explanation. Another three meaning. Because of the kusala words, our Lord Buddha used the 4 type of meaning. Actually, according to this way, we are taking only 3. I already explained now before. Healthy, blameless or faultless, giving happy results. I no need to explain, no? You understand? Because I already explained. Okay. This is a word meaning. Okay, now we go to our same place. Page number 24. Okay, now there. If you want to sit there. You want to read Pali? Okay. Do you like to read Pali? Okay, good. Okay. Sense-sphere consciousness, wholesome consciousness, there are 8. We call the great wholesome consciousness. Okay, what are the 8? One by one. Number 1, somanassa sahagatang jnana sampayuttang asankarika mekang. Somanassa sahagatang jnana sampayuttang sasankarika mekang. Somanassa sahagatang jnana vipayuttang asankarika mekang. Somanassa sahagatang jnana vipayuttang sasankarika mekang. Upekkaha sahagatang jnana sampayuttang asankarika mekang. Upekha sahagatang jnana sampayuttan sasankarika mekang. Upekha sahagatang jnana vipayuttan asankarika mekang. Upekha sahagatang jnana vipayuttan sasankarika mekang. Okay. This is a Pali terms, no? What is the meaning? Somanasa sahagatang, with pleasure. Upekha sahagata meaning with equanimity. Sahagata means accompany. Also can. Together, all together. Accompany with pleasure, somanasa sahagata. Accompany with equanimity, upekha sahagata. Jnana is knowledge. Sampayut associate. Now jnana sampayuttang, associate with knowledge. Jnana vipayutta. Vipayutta means disassociate. Disassociate with knowledge. Sasankarika prompted. Asankarika unprompted. Eka means citta, one consciousness. Okay, now one by one meaning. Somanasa sahagatang jnana sampayuttang asankarika meka. Okay, you can see the meaning. One consciousness accompanied by pleasure, associate with knowledge, unprompted. Brief meaning. Okay? Somanasa sahagata meaning accompanied by pleasure. Jnana sampayuttang associate with knowledge. Asankarikang unprompted. The same way, Somanasa sahagatang accompanied by pleasure, jnana sampayuttang with knowledge, sasankarikang prompted. This consciousness prompted. Somanasa sahagatang jnana vipayuttang asankarika mekang. The one consciousness arising, Somanasa sahagatang accompanied by pleasure, jnana vipayuttang disassociate with knowledge. No more knowledge. No more wisdom. Asankarikan unprompted. Somanasa sahagatang accompanied by pleasure, jnana vipayuttan disassociate with knowledge. Sasankarikang prompted. Okay? You get the meaning? Okay. Another group. Upekha sahagatan jnana sampayuttan asankarika mekang. One consciousness, upekha sahagatan, accompanied by equanimity. Jnana sampayuttan, associate with knowledge, it is unprompted, asankarika, unprompted. Upekha sahagatan jnana sampayuttan sasankarika mekang. One consciousness, upekha sahagatan, accompanied by equanimity, jnana sampayuttan, associate with knowledge, sasankarika mekang, prompted. Okay? Number 7. Upekha sahagatan, one consciousness accompanied by equanimity, jnana vipayuttan, disassociate with knowledge, asankarika mekang, unprompted. Upekha sahagatan jnana vipayuttan sasankarika mekang. One consciousness accompanied by equanimity, disassociate with knowledge, prompted. There are 8 types of sense sphere wholesome consciousness with roots. We call all are wholesome mind arising with roots. Cannot appear without roots. Okay? Now, the explanation about somanasa, pleasure, jnana sampayutta, wisdom, asankarika, unprompted. I want to explain what is the cause to arise somanasa. Cause of somanasa, cause of wisdom, cause of unprompted. It is important for us to develop our wholesome mind. But they have the Pali, but don't pay attention to Pali, only the English. because some cannot read the Pali there for someone. Okay. If you have the strong faith for the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, very easy to appear somanasa, wholesome mind. Okay? If you have the good faith, strong faith for the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, your teacher, then very easy to appear somanasa, wholesome mind. Very easy to pleasure to arise. And if you can see the Buddha image, Dhamma Sangha, if you can get a very desirable, good desirable, the very desirable object, at that time arising somanasa. Arising somanasa, happiness. Whatever good things that he wishes in his mind come true, he is happy. Means, you have the some wishes. When they fulfill the wishes, after you done the good thing, then because of that, very easy to appear somanasa. This is only little bit, only short explanation. If you want to know the deep, so the more detail of the cause of the somanasa, happiness to arise, there are, I think, 18 causes to arise somanasa. But I'm not going to explain. You need 18? 18 causes to arise somanasa. Yeah. But anyway, briefly, you try to get brief meaning. Already have, no? So 17, no? Yeah, yes. So, yes, 17. Object is very desirable. Buddha image, Dhamma, Sangha, like this. Then arising the pleasure. A strong faith. You have good faith for the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. And important thing, if you have the pure right view, you believe if you have pure right view, then arising somanasa mind. And seeing the benefits after offering your items. For example, if you know the benefit of offering flowers, we will be happy when you are offering. Example, nowadays okay, did you see some beggars, some poor people in this world? Yes. What is the reason? Why they become poor? Why they became poor? Don't know. They never ever offer food, water for others in the past life. Someone difficult to get food. What's the reason? They never offer food in the past life. Become poor. Someone difficult to get the pure water to drink. They never ever offer the water in the past life. Someone difficult to get the good cloth to wear. Every day same cloth. After school or after evening, they wash, they dry and iron, next day again wear. But difficult to get the good cloth. What's the meaning? They not offer the good cloth in the past life. Okay? The same way, if you know the benefit of your offering, oh, I offering food for the old Bantes. Oh, All Bhante is very happy. They took my food. Huh? Oh, this I got the very good merit. I can share merit for all my friends. I can dedicate for the merit for the others who pass away. Huh? When you are offering the flowers, I can give a few examples about the benefit. Actually, quite the many history coming from the Jataka and from the life history of the others Arahata. One of the Arahat monk in the Buddha's time, after he got the enlightenment, he recited his biography in front of the Buddha. One day he told, Bhante, 100,000 kappas ago, kappa means eon, Chinese? Okay, eon. 100,000 years ago, I offer 5 land to the Buddha. I offer only 5 land, the oil lamp, or maybe candle, 5 lamp, I offer to Buddha. Because of this kusala, helped to me to get until this liberation moment. On the way, during the 100,000 eon, I never ever going to any woeful place. All the time I reborn in the human world and Deva world and Brahma world. I practice Dhamma diligently. I fulfill my parami. Because of this merit, that merit helped to me to get the liberation life in this present moment. It is the same, small thing, no? But he got the uncountable benefit. The same way, during the Buddha's time, okay, one of the flower seller, his name's Sumana. He's very poor man. Every day he collect the 5 basket of jasmine. No, sorry, 8 basket. 8 basket of jasmine, and every day he bring to the palace and give to the palace, and he get the money. Only the 8 type of the gold coin he can get. But because of this money, he bring home to survive their family. Don't have other job, don't have other income. But sometimes he can see the Buddha. At that time, don't have anything to offer to Buddha. Sometimes, if he has something to offer, cannot see the Buddha. Recently, one day, he met the Buddha on the way. He also on the way to the palace, bringing the jasmine flowers. He met the Buddha on the way. Oh, after seeing the Buddha very nice. They have the shining. The Lord Buddha is coming in the sky. It's shining, not the normal working. Okay? Then after seeing, he's very happy. Then all the 8 type of the flower basket offered to the Buddha. But he never think about his family, never think about the others. Before first time he thought, maybe if I not bring the flowers to the palace, maybe king will kill me. No problem. Anyway, I can die with peacefully because I offer the flowers to the Buddha. After offering the flowers, this one become very nice. All our flowers become like curtain and the net canopy, the curtain. Very nice. After seeing the people, everybody following the Buddha. Then Lord Buddha cannot the Pindapata moment, Lord Buddha cannot go inside the house because of this flower arrangement. Then the Lord Buddha direct went to the Pindapata, the king at the palace. After seeing the Buddha's this thing, the King Bimbisara very happy. Then he offered the food. After that he find who offer these flowers. Then later, the Sumana, the seller, he reported his wife, today I make very good kusala. Please, I share merit for you. Please, you anumodana. She said, oh, I don't want. Because sure the king will kill you. I also don't want to die. I run away. Then she ran away with the children to her house, the parents' house. But this man stay alone in house, but he enjoying. They again and again arise the happiness mind. Later, king found who is the offer, who is offer the flowers. Later, after that, king gave him the whatever he need, every wealth. After he become the richest millionaire, one of the millionaire in that city. My means, if you know the benefit of the flowers, offering the flowers, if you know the benefit of the offering the food, water, whatever, then your mind very happiness, arising the good mind and arising happiness. That's why there are many causes we are explaining. Okay? You understand? Okay, good. No need to tell more detail. Other 17 you can understand by yourself. Then if you need this, and also maybe later sister can copy and the print and give them. About the Jnana Sampaya, the next one, for the wisdom, important thing. Because without wisdom, we cannot live in this world. Can? Huh? Because of the wisdom, we can understand Dhamma. Because of the wisdom, we can understand what is the wholesome, what is the unwholesome. Because of the wisdom, we can see our right way, clear path to liberation, Nibbana. He is doing something to develop his panya, his wisdom. This is one cause. You are doing good thing to develop your own wisdom. This is one cause. Reborn in the your birth link in mind moment is very good and very calm, very peaceful. And already successful your faculties. What are the faculties? What are the faculties? Eye, ear? No. According to this place, not the external organ. The internal faculties. There are 5 faculties. Faith, saddha, faith faculty. Energy or effort, the virya, effort, no? Energy. And mindfulness, sati. And concentration, samadhi. And panya is wisdom. Okay? Those are 5 faculties become very sharp and very smooth. Then very easy to develop your wisdom. Example, you are meditating. Okay? You are focusing your own breath. How you balance your 5 faculties with the breath? It is important point. If you cannot balance your faculties with the breath, you cannot develop your concentration. If you can balance the faculty with the breath, you can develop your concentration. Example, about the faith. First one, faith. You not believe the meditation object. If you not believe that your teacher's advice, you cannot develop. When you come to the object, easy to fall down from the faith. There is no more faith. And when you are meditating, You don't want to push your mind to the object. You still relax. Automatically unwholesome thought arising. Different type of bad thought arising. Not related, those are thought not related to the meditation. No more virya. Effort. We need the energy to protect your object. Like you have to cover with the barrier. Cover with the object. Don't give the chance to the mind to get the outside object. This is virya. And mindfulness. You are mindfully. Your in-breath is mindfully. Your out-breath also do the with mindfully. At that time, mindfulness going to be strong. Then, wisdom. You know the in-breath is in-breath moment. Out-breath, out-breath. The touching point. If you can see the clearly three objects, this is wisdom. Then after together combine the faith, because of energy, because of mindfulness, because of wisdom, arising slowly your concentration. Arising one point. All that time, then you can stay with the breath 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, etc. That's why those are 5 faculties very important to develop our wisdom, develop our parami, develop the wholesome. If you want to get any maggaphala, if you want to be the noble person, we should cultivate 5 faculties. Without cultivate 5 faculties, we cannot get the liberation. Okay? Another one. One is stay far away from the defilement. This is the nature of our mind. Someone, example, now you are living together with your friend. Okay? Someone all the time stay peacefully, don't want to get the many type of defilement. The nature of his mind, nature of his life, he not associate the defilement. I remember sometime I can see some people, they are not too much attached to their family, not attached to their properties. They give up, they stay relaxed. But still, they have their gratitude to their parents. And they have some duty for the family. Otherwise, they can give up all. Because he has family, he has a daughter and son. Then they have a duty. Because of duty, he is still living at home, doing the household thing. Otherwise, he don't want. He give up by mind. He stay relaxed. This means that his mind all the time, free from the defilement. According to our experience and according to our past karma. That's why during the Buddha's time, no? Do you know the Bhante Mahakassapa? Don't know. One of the great disciples of the Buddha. Okay? Then, but this disciple, he's very smart. One day he want to renounce the family. He want to get the faithful, going forth, the ordination. He want to be the ordained. He want to ordain. He want to be the monk. But parents doesn't allow. No, you cannot go. Anyway, up to them. He give up everything. He told up to I can up to you. Later the parents they found one of the girl, and they married together. Okay, but two of them the same mind. Two of them discuss. They also don't want to marry anymore. They also don't want to living together. They don't want to develop the household life. after married, first day, they sleep together, the same bed, but the different side. They never do any bad thing. The next day, morning, they give up the household life. Discuss. But the Kassapa told, you are a girl. Anyway, you don't follow me. If you follow me, somebody can misunderstand. We cannot practice our Dhamma. I go my own way. Please, you go your own way. Two of them go to two directions. It's wonderful, no? Because by the nature of their life, no more defilement. No more bad thing, bad thought. To stay together like this. That's why if someone has like this mind, very easy to develop wisdom. Very easy to develop their deep wisdom. The path knowledge and portion knowledge. That's why the one stays far away from the defilement. This is a very good meaning. Okay. But another example have, if you want to develop your wisdom, always try to ask the question, communicate the Q&A regarding the Dhamma. And making the basis both internal and external clean. Example, your cloth not clean, very dirty. Difficult to develop your practical practice, no? Very easy to appear the smell by the body. That's why internal, external have to clean. Anyway, they have the different explanation, and you should not associate unwisdom people. Why? Someone don't want to practice Dhamma. Huh? If you associate like these people, they never ever encourage you to practice Dhamma. You all the time you try to associate good Dhamma friend, Dhamma brothers, Dhamma sisters, who helping us to practice Dhamma, who helping us to develop our wisdom. This way you can understand what is the meaning of wisdom. How about asankarika, unprompted? According to our experience, someone know how to offer dana. He has experience. Many times we offer dana to Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Okay? We many times, not only one time, we many times offer food for the Buddha. According to our experience, automatically arising unprompted mind. The same way, about the dwelling place. Example, now your place, your house, very calm, very peaceful. And you stay together with your good Dhamma friend. They always encourage you to do good thing. Because of this experience arising unprompted. And food. If you can get the healthy food, you are taking the healthy food. Because of that, can produce the unprompted mind. Because they have energy. We need energy. The person and the weather. Sometimes, now you have the mind to go monastery today offer dana. But very heavy rain. Oh, I don't want to go. Because if weather not suitable, unprompted mind cannot arise. If the very good weather, environment is very good, then our mind, oh, I want to go today. Then arises the unprompted mind. And the body and mind are healthy and strong, then very easy to appear the unprompted mind. When we are sick, your body very weak, cannot appear unprompted mind, unprompted. Okay? They have the different explanation. Anyway, now you know what is the cause of happiness, cause of wisdom, cause of unprompted. Okay, you understand? Okay, good. Now first mind. I want to explain the first kusala mind today. What is the first one? One consciousness accompanied by pleasure associate with wisdom unprompted. If one want to give something for others, has property, he has some property, and there is a good receiver. Example, first of all, when you're offering something to the elders or some the respect person, they have the owner, so donor side, receiver side. So donor must be morality, must keep morality, give the good quality, donor. And whatever property he want to offer, those are properties you earn with the right way, not the wrong way. When we are offering the properties to the bhikkhus, you should offer with the pure mind. And the offering moment, you should believe result of the offering. After that, you should find the who has the good qualities higher than you. Who is the monk? Who is the sangha? That is a good receiver. After offering, you can get the uncountable, unmeasurable benefit. Then, when you offer in moment, you see the good object. What's your object? Sangha or one bhikkhu, arising somanasa mind. The same way, you know the benefit of the offering, arising somanasa mind. Then you believe the result of the karma, offering, arising wisdom mind, wisdom. Nobody tell you to offer this one. You decide by yourself, unprompted. You understand? This way you should try to cultivate first kusalama. Very good. Very good benefit. Okay. If someone want to develop one of the 8 great wholesome, there are 10 objects. There are many objects, but mainly there are 10 types of objects. What are the 10? Dasa punya kirya. Sorry? Oh, what is 7? Oh, okay. Okay, please see the PowerPoint. What are these great wholesome consciousness can easily arise with the 10 bases of meritorious deeds. Okay, what are the 10? Giving, morality, mental development meditation, reverence, service, volunteer service, not the other service, volunteer. You do service for the Sangha, to clean the bhikkhu's sitting place, and arrange the bhikkhu sitting place, and wash the bhikkhu's chivara, the robe, wash the bhikkhu's bowl. This is volunteer service. And sharing of merit, because who passed away from us, then we can share merit for them. Then rejoicing the others' merit. If someone doing kusala, we have to say sadhu sadhu. Example now, somebody offer something for me. At that time, everyone says sadhu sadhu. This is a rejoicing. Okay? Rejoicing. And the explaining Dhamma, giving Dhamma. And listening Dhamma. And practicing Sammaditthi, right view. Okay? This is a 10 type of object to arise wholesome mind. Okay, do you have anything? Yes. Example, after we go Deva world, celestial world, after this life, we go to celestial world. Who has experience in this life about Dhamma, about meditation, they can continuously practice there after celestial world. Yeah. If someone, they're practicing absorb concentration in this present moment, okay, jhana concentration. Because of the jhana concentration, if he can reborn in the Brahma world, after go there, he can continuously practice. Not only human world, but the human world is the very good place to practice. But this time, no good. Why? Our age slowly go down. Our age going down means defilement too much arising. But sometime during the Buddha's time, during the Buddha's period, the Deva called, it is the heaven is the human world. Brahma also called, heaven is the human world. Why? Can see the Buddha, can listen in Dhamma, can offer things for the Buddha, they can get the merit, good merit, they can get arahatship. But this is the still good time. I don't know in future, maybe after the few years, after 5 years, after 10 years, after 50 years, after 100 years, we don't know what happened in this world. That's why this is a good time to us to practice meditation, to develop our Dhamma, to go to the guided place, safe place. In the human world, now no more good, no more cannot hide in human, and no more good place now. But nowadays, you see the people, they're very crazy, no? Now it's good. After a few minutes, very easy to change their mind. Cannot trust anymore. Because they are according to the person, very good. According to their own defilement. Because of defilement, they change their life, change their mind, change their activities, everything. Okay?